let's go to gmail.com. The first thing that I'm going to show you how to do today is we're going to create an account. So let's click on create an account. I'm going to type in my name. It's Josh Warner. And I'm going to do, I don't know, jwarner 2019 at Gmail. And let's see if that's available. Okay, and I'm going to put in a password. I'm not going to show you what it is. Just follow along with me and make a password. Okay, I'm going to hit next. Now, so if you get this error, it says that this username is taken. Try another. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Warner Josh 636 at Gmail. Okay, I have my password. I'm going to hit next. Make sure you write down your password. Okay, now what it's going to do is give you the option here to add your phone number, which I'm not going to do. You can add a recovery email address, which I'm not going to do either. You can answer this information if you want. I'm not going to do that right now. I know my password, and like I said, make sure you write down your password. Okay, I'm going to tell them my gender. I'm a male. Next. And they want my birthday. Okay, so let's do April 20th, 1985. Okay, I'm going to do next. I'm going to scroll through the terms. You're in control. They're talking about your data. Web activity. You can check or uncheck any of these that you want. I'm just going to click agree. Okay, and we'll wait here for it to populate. Bingo. Now we get the welcome screen. So I'm going to hit next. And you can choose the layout. So you can do default, you can do comfortable, or you can do compact. I'm going to do default, and we will go through this soon to do that. Now, what I want you to do, they have a setup progress here. And so we're going to go through these steps right now. So first, we've created the account. Now we're going to choose a theme. So let's go and pick a theme. So I'm going to do, I like the beach. Let's do this one. Okay, so I'm going to save that now. You can learn how to use Gmail. So they have tips and tricks here to show you a lot of the things that I'm going to show you. So I'm going to bypass this because I'm going to walk you through these. Okay, you can import contacts and mail. I'm not going to import anything right now. I'm going to hit cancel, get Gmail for mobile. What you can do is enter your phone number. You can visit on your mobile device, gmail.com, or you can go on your smartphone and just go to your app store and type in Gmail, and then you can download the application. Okay, you can change the profile image. I think I have one. Let me just see if I have one. Let me go to my computer here real quick. Actually, I think it's right here. Let's see if I can find it quick. If I can't, then I will not do this. I don't want to dawdle too long. Yep, I have it. Here we go. Now you know what I look like. Okay, so I'm going to crop this a little bit. Okay, I'm going to save that. And we've done 100% now. So when you hover over, you can see my beautiful face there. And so here's my account. It's warnerjosh636 at gmail.com. Okay, so the first thing I want to do here is they have a couple tabs here. So they have primary, social, and promotion. So let's click on promotions. And you can see right here they have junk. So let's delete that and delete this one. Okay, now let's go to social. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to delete both of these. If you click this X here, that'll delete it as well. Then I'm going to go to primary. And so Andy from Google is going to welcome us. So let's just click here real quick. And it gives you just a basic welcoming email, basically. So I'm going to click on delete. Now we have a clean inbox. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. In this video, we're going to go over Setup Priority Inbox. With this feature, it's simple and efficient addition to your Gmail inbox. Priority Inbox is a setting which helps sort your emails according to the following priorities: important and unread, starred, everything else. So to turn this feature on, we're going to go to the Settings wheel right here, and then we're going to click Settings, and we're going to go to Inbox. So click on Inbox. Then we are going to go to Inbox Type, which is right here. I'm going to click on this button right here, and you see how it has default, important first, unread first, starred first, priority inbox. So we're going to do priority inbox. Now, what it does is you can do a couple things here. You can set inbox and important and unread, important, unread, starred, more options. Show up to 50 items. Remove section. So I'm going to keep this the way it is. Same with starred. Empty, it will stay there. Everything else. Inbox unread count, unread items in the first section. Okay, important markers. Show a marker by message marked as important. And then filtered mail. Override filters include important messages in the inbox. We don't need to do that, so we're going to keep that checked as don't override filters. So I'm going to save the changes. And we have set up priority inbox. Okay, so we don't have any messages right now, which is great. All right, so I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back. In this video, we're going to turn on canned responses. This feature lets you save and reuse common email templates at the push of a button. For example, if you want to do a lot of outreach, for example, my business that I'm doing, if I wanted to reach out to people and email students, I could create a template and then email blast people so that they can get my information. I can get my information out there to people. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to Settings. We're going to go to Settings again. I'm going to click on Advanced. Then I'm going to click on Canned Responses Template. Create a templated response by saving common messages using a button in a composed toolbar. Also automatically send templates responses using filters. So you can set this up to automatically respond to people as well. So I'm going to click Enable. We're going to hit Save Changes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Compose. And I'm going to create a canned response. So let's do, for me, I'm going to do 4J Media new course. Hi. Everyone, I have a new course coming out today. Learn jQuery. Whoop. Just launched. Best regards, Josh Warner, 4J Media. Whoop. Okay, something like that. Now, what you do now, and you don't hit send because I don't even have a recipient, you're going to click on these three little dots right here, more options. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a new canned response. And I'm going to save this as 4J Media new course. I'm going to hit OK. And then we're going to click on the X here and it'll save a draft. Okay, now let me delete this draft real quick. So I'm going to click delete. Okay, it's removed. Now I'm going to go to the inbox and I'm going to hit compose. And I'm going to go down here again. Canned responses. 4J Media new course. Bango. So basically what that did is it created a template to send out to people. So it's really easy to edit. So now all I have to do is when I create another course, JavaScript just launched. Learn JavaScript just launched. Best regards, Josh Warner. And all I'd have to do is save this. again, but I'm not going to save it this time. Okay, so let me delete that. So that's all I have for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back. In this video, we're going to do create rules to automate delivery. Now, you need to have an email sent to you in order to do that. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to go to the upper right-hand corner and write down or copy and paste your email address right here, and we're going to email ourselves. Okay, so I'm going to just do this. I'm going to compose an email. I'm going to do WarnerJosh636@gmail. This is a test. Here is, I'll just do random stuff. Hit send. Okay, now we get an email. So now what you're going to do, you click on that email, and we're going to click on more. Let's see, where is more? I believe that's here. Okay, now we're going to click on filter messages like these. Okay, now, so anytime it comes from WarnerJosh636@gmail.com or another email that you don't want to receive or you want to filter, you're going to select that email and then do this following steps here. Okay, so what we're going to do, you can set a size, you can set attachments, don't include chats. Let's search. Okay. So let me go to inbox. I'm going to go there again and let's do this. So basically what this is doing is it's just filtering. You can create rules to automate delivery. So you can control what stuff you get and what stuff you don't get. And so like this is a test, and let's do greater than 5 megabytes. Has the words test, doesn't have this, has attachment, create filter. Okay, so now I created a filter. So okay, so I created the filter. We can star it, we can apply it to a label, we can forward it, we can delete it, never send it to spam, send canned response, always mark it as important, never mark it as important. What I want to do is I want to delete it. So I'm going to set up this filter so when it meets that criteria, I'm going to create it now. Once it meets this criteria, it's going to delete it. Okay, so let's go there, and that's how you set up a filter. So super straightforward, super simple, super cool. All right? So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to organize your folders. Now, in this example of our inbox with a brand new Gmail account, we have no content at all. We have nothing. But here's the good thing with having nothing in your inbox. It makes it easier to make folders and organize things. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to go to create a new label. Let's manage labels. Okay, and you can see here we have promotions, forums, categories. So let's create a new label, and we're going to call this let's do courses. Okay, I'm going to create that. So when I scroll down right here, courses. Okay, I'll give you another example. I use Namecheap for my web hosting, so let's do Namecheap. Okay, so we have courses and we have Namecheap, and really the idea of organizing your folders is to create kind of an organization of the information that you're getting. So let's say that you get a lot of Facebook emails. Okay, let's do Facebook. And let's say you're also on Twitter. So let's do Twitter. And YouTube, let's say. You upload a lot of YouTube videos. So you have all these folders right here. And what we can do is we can create social media. Okay, and we can nest the label Okay, we can do this, and let's manage the labels. And I'm going to go to social media. Let's see here, where are you? Let's edit, and then okay, I did that wrong. Go to Facebook, hit edit, and we're going to nest this label under social media. I'm going to do the same with Twitter. Okay, and I'm going to do the same with YouTube. Okay, now I'm going to save that. Let's go back to the inbox, and then let's go to social media. So you can see I have Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube in there. Now, with Namecheap, what I would do with that is I would make a web hosting folder, and then I would nest Namecheap under web hosting. Why would I do that? Because I'm categorizing what the content is, so I know exactly where it is. I don't have to hunt for it, because part of the problem is if you just let stuff kind of flop around and lay wherever it wants, you're going to be confused because you won't be able to find anything. Now, I did that backwards. So, let's see here. Let me fix that real quick. Let's manage the labels. So I'm going to go to Namecheap. Actually, let's go here and let's do... I'm not going to nestle it anywhere. And I'm going to go to Namecheap, and we're going to put that under the... under web hosting, just like this. Okay, so that fixed it. So now web hosting has Namecheap nestled inside. Okay, courses, let's just remove that one. We don't need that. This is just to give you an idea of how you can create folders to organize your emails. Okay, and another example would be, let's say that you have okay, let's do courses. That's fine. So I'll do courses. Okay, and I'll make a couple more labels here. We'll do what I have other courses that I have done. Learn JavaScript. Let's do learn HTML5. Learn CSS3. Learn SVG, nest label under courses. Okay, now let's manage the labels. So if I go to HTML, we're going to nestle that under courses. I'm going to save that, do the same with CSS3. Save that, and JavaScript. So again, this gives you an idea of how to organize your courses and folders. Okay, web hosting, we have Namecheap. Social media, we have Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Courses, I've learned CSS, HTML, JavaScript, and SVG. And it gives you the ability to hide these things whenever you want. You can also do categories, which they have social. They have updates, forums, promotions, chats, important, less, etc., etc. But what this does is it gives you the ability to categorize everything that you have coming in. On my other Gmail account that I have organized everything. So all my bills, when I get an email for my cell phone bill, for my credit cards, for health insurance, for car insurance, house insurance, mortgage, banking, you name it. All that stuff I organize just like this. And even if I just make a parent folder, which means it's just the top folder here, and put this stuff in there, it's perfect because I know exactly where it is. I don't have to search for it. You can search for it, but this cuts that down. It makes you more efficient because you know exactly where it is. Okay, now let's say that we wanted to put this email in one of those categories, right? So let's go here and let's see, move to, there we go. Okay, so let's move this to courses, and this is Learn CSS3, okay? So now when I go to Learn Courses and go to Learn CSS3, there's the message, okay? So I'm going to delete that. But you see how it gives you a tag here, and it tags it Courses Learn CSS 3. So you can remove the label, but they label it whenever you put it in a folder like this. They label it so you know exactly where it is. So if you were to open it here, which I can't do because it's in here, it just helps you to know where it is. So it's a very handy thing, okay? So that's all I have for this video. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to remove formatting option. Okay, so what I want you to do is when you go to compose a message, you just click this right here. You go, so first thing you do, let me start over here. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about remove formatting option. And let me ask you a question. How annoying is it when you paste some text from a web page into your email and it brings all the formatting with it? So let's say that we wanted to grab something, and I'll just go to a random site. Let me go to my website. Let's go to 4jmedia.com, and I want to grab random stuff. So I'm going to go to featured courses, and I'm going to grab this and some of that, right? And I'm going to copy this and bring it over. I'm going to compose, and I'm going to paste it in here, and it's going to go all haywire on me, right? So what you can do is you can remove the formatting option. So the way to do that is you go down here to the toolbar inside the composed email, and you click on this little slash through the T. You click that, hit Control A, and then delete, and then repaste this, okay? Now, it's still going to format it that way because, there we go, now it worked. You have to select it and then do that. And then it will unformat what you had. Because when I copied this over, so let me give you an example. When I copied this over, let me delete this for a second and bring this in. So you see here how I have bullet points, right? So if I hit Control A and I come up here and I click that T, remove formatting, it goes away. Now, here's the other thing you can do. I'm going to hit Control Z to undo that. Control A, hit Control backslash, I believe it's backslash. There we go. If you hit Control backslash, that will also do it instead of having to go to that menu. So you hit Control A to select all, Control backslash, and that eliminates the formatting. So, pretty simple, pretty straightforward, right to the point and helpful. So with that in mind, that's all I have for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back. In this video, we're going to show you how to turn on undo send. Have you ever sent out embarrassing emails that you wish you could undo? Well, there is a feature in Gmail that gives you the ability to undo an email that you just sent out. So let's say that you sent out a message to your boss by accident with foul language or a dirty video. Here's a way that you can undo that without having to freak out that you sent out the wrong message. So let's take a look. I'm going to go to the wheel here, and we're going to click on Settings, and you can see right here, Undo Send, Send Cancellation Period, 5 seconds. So I'm going to set this to 30 seconds. Okay, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, and I'm going to make sure I save this. Okay, there we go, we saved it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to compose a message, and I'm going to send it to myself. So let's do Warner Josh. There we go, it saved my message here, okay. This is a test for undo send, okay. Let's hit send. Sending. Sent. Message sent. Undo, view message. Let's undo it. No message sent out. You see how it brought it back? No worries. So, what is this trick? What is the point of this trick? Well, the point of this trick is to show you that even if you send out a bad message, there is a way to undo it, And there is a way to stop yourself from doing dumb things if you accidentally did them. So, with that in mind, that's all I have for this video. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to create a contact group to send to as many people as once as we can. So a contact group is basically a group of emails bunched together in a contact group so that you can send out an email to those 10 people or 100 people or 1,000 people or more. So let's do that. Let's click up here in the little Google Apps button, go to Contacts. I'm going to create a label, and we're going to call this Contact Group. Okay, I'm going to create a contact because I don't have any. So we're going to do Bob Jones and save that. Okay. Bob Jones doesn't have any information, but that's okay. Okay, so we're going to label Bob Jones. We hit the Edit Contact. And let's do this. Let's do more fields. And let me see, where can I label this? Okay, here we go. Contact group. I'm going to save that. Okay, now what that should do, go to contact list, select contacts to label. Okay, so I did this wrong. So we're going to go to contacts, and I'm going to select Bob here, and I'm going to manage the labels. Let me manage the labels. I'm going to label him contact group. I'm going to hit apply, and now he is labeled contact group. So what we're going to do is I'm going to close this tab. Let me close this one first, and this one, and I'm going to hit refresh. Let's refresh our page here real quick. I'm going to compose. Thank you. And we're going to do this. We're going to do contact group. Beautiful. So, because I created that group, Bob Jones will get an email. So this is a very handy tool to have. If you have clients that you're trying to contact and they have a CEO, a vice president, marketing, whatever. If you have like 4 people per client that you need to contact, you can blast those 4 people or 5 people or 10 people. You can put them all in a group and then send it to that group and then send another one to the other group, so on and so forth. So you get the idea, but it's a very useful tool and very cool, to say the least. So with that in mind, I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the vacation responder. So we're going to go to our trusty wheel up here in the upper right-hand corner, settings. We're going to click settings, and we're going to go scroll all the way down, keep it under the general tab here. Scroll all the way down to vacation responder. So let's turn vacation responder on, and let's type in I'm on the beach. Thanks for leaving me a message. I'm on vacation until March 1, 2019. And then you can set the last day. So we can do March 1st. I'll save the changes. Okay. And now it says up here, I'm on the beach, and now vacation settings. So it's going to pop up there every time you open your account, because what it's doing is it's telling you this is a test. What I'm going to do is I'm going to email myself to see what happens. Okay, so let's hit send. Now, if you had a different email, it would populate this. I'm on vacation, and we did the auto response. So that is vacation mode. So vacation responder. So that setting is turned on. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Hi, and welcome back. In this video, we're going to go over the signature. So let's go to so in the last video, we turned on vacation settings. So let's go to the settings and settings. Let's go down and we're going to turn vacation mode off. Save changes. Then let's go back to settings. And right above that is the signature. So the signature is so that when you send out a message, you include a best regards or sincerely or thanks for writing me or something like that. I do best regards in all my emails. So I'll do best regards, Josh Warner, 4J Media. Something like that. You can insert the signature before quoted text and replies and remove the line that precedes it. Let's do that. And here's what I'm going to do too. I'm going to bold my name. And that's really it. I'm going to save this. I'm going to go to the inbox and we're going to compose here. We're going to, and there you go. So whatever message we write out here, let's say that we wanted to write our canned message. Oop, I clicked the wrong thing. Do these three dots right here, more options. Go to canned responses and then do the 4J Media new course. And whoops, I didn't place that correctly. Let's see how I do that. That should take care of it. Let me try this again. There you go. Hi, everyone. Now, in my canned response, I already had the signature in there, but we can edit the canned response, and then we can, in fact, we can update it right now. Let's do a new canned response. Now let's try it. Okay, let's see. Hi, I have a new course coming out soon. Check out my website, 4jmedia.com. Exclamation point. Okay, so I'm going to save that as a canned response. I'm going to close this out. I'm going to delete all my drafts here. Okay, I'm going to inbox and let's do this again. So we already have the signature there. So now I'm going to go to my canned response here. And no, I don't want to delete that. There you go. So now you see that I have new courses coming out soon. Check out my website, 4jmedia.com. Best regards, Josh Warner, 4J Media CEO, 4jmedia.com. So it's straightforward. You know, it makes it easier to set stuff up. You already have the signature. You already have the canned message. It really makes it easy to send out emails if you have all this set up. All right, so I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Alright, welcome back. So in this video we're going to go over forwarding and how it works. So let's click on the settings wheel. Let's go to settings. Let's click on forwarding and pop IMAP. Now I'm not able to do an example because I only have this email for this course, but what you would be doing if you did forwarding here, you would add a forwarding address, and you can type in any email that you have and then hit next. So I will do that and blur out my because I don't want people forwarding their stuff to me. I'll type in my email address. I'm going to blur it out though in the video, and then do next, and I'm going to proceed. What it's going to do then is it's going to send a confirmation code to your other email address to verify permission. You hit OK, and then it's going to ask you to verify the 4jmedia@gmail.com, which I got. So let me verify that real quick. It'll send it to your email, to that email address. So let's see, what is my confirmation code? Okay, here it is. So, okay, I'm going to verify this. Okay, I verified it, and now it allows me to forward a copy of incoming mail to 4jmedia@gmail, or disable forwarding. So I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to hit save. So what it does is that you are forwarding your email to 4jmedia@gmail. This notice will end in 7 days. So basically it's just letting you know that you set up forwarding. Okay? So now I'm going to turn forwarding off. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. So we're going to go to the settings wheel. We're going to click on settings. We're going to go to forwarding, and I'm going to disable forwarding. I'm going to hit save, and now forwarding is off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Alright, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about keyboard shortcuts, how to set them up and how they work. So let's go to the settings wheel here. We're going to click on settings. I'm going to go under the general tab, scroll down to where you see keyboard shortcuts. And it says keyboard shortcuts off. We're going to turn it on by clicking keyboard shortcuts on. Scroll down to the bottom, save your changes. Then go back to the settings wheel, go to settings, click advanced. And what we need to do is turn on or enable keyboard shortcuts. So I'm going to enable it here, hit save changes. It's going to save it and kick you off of the menu and reload Gmail. And what it's going to do is it's going to, if we go back into settings again, it's going to have a new tab called keyboard shortcuts. So now if I hit C, it composes a message. If I hit I, it kicks me out of the settings and takes me to inbox. So let's go back to settings again. Keyboard shortcuts. This is a really cool feature because it makes it really easy to move around Gmail. So let's start at the top and then we can go from there. So to compose a message, you hit C. To compose in a tab, hit D. Now I'm using Firefox and I'm prevented, but I'm going to allow Gmail to do that. So let's try this again. So if I hit D, it'll let me compose a message there. And what you can do is you can drag this out, double click it to put the window here, or if you have another screen, which I have 3 of them, I can drag it over here. You're not going to see this, but then you can compose the message in another page, okay? Another monitor, I should say. I'm going to close that. Search mail, I'm going to hit the backslash. It just pops that up. Back to thread list, hit U. Okay, newer conversation, hit K. Older conversation, hit J. Select conversation, hit X. Toggle star rotating among superstars, S. None of these work in this window. Reply, nothing. Go to drafts. That's pretty cool. Okay, let me go back again. Forward a new window. Search chat contacts. Go to inbox. We've done that one. If you hit I, it'll kick us off. GS, go to starred conversations. We don't have any right now, but it would kick you right there. GT goes to sent messages. GD goes to drafts. Go to all mail as GA. Go to contacts, GC. Let's try that one. That worked. Cool. Move focus to toolbar. Select all conversations. Deselect. Select read conversations. There's a lot of stuff here. This is a cool one because mark as read. It looks like an L. So how about I do R? And then I do U for unread. How about a capital R? Okay, let's try that. So I'm going to go down here. Okay, so I have this twice. Let me see where I put it. We'll do RE for reply in a new window. Okay, so I'm going to email myself real quick. So let's do this. Test. Okay, so we're going to get a message here. And if you hit R, sorry, turn your caps on. It doesn't work. Okay, how about unread? There you go, that worked. When I hit the U, then it moved it from unread. Okay, let me delete this real quick. And then let's go back and go over the rest of them real quick. Okay, so, oh, it changed it back. That's why it didn't work. Okay, so, let's do R, and this one will be RE. Let's see if it'll let me save it. It won't, that's fine. But you get the idea. This is very cool. You can snooze, you can go to inbox selection, mark as important. That's kind of a cool feature too. Open the phone, open phone, focus on the conversation list, show hangout request, show archive hangouts, show menu, add conversations. Now what I'm going to do is restore this to the defaults. If it lets me, let's try that again. Okay, let me save the changes. And I will make this a reference guide. So you can use this as it is, and you can certainly change it, but you need to go through the steps that we talked about to be able to change the shortcuts. So there you go. This is a really cool feature, and very excited to show you this. All right, so I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to go over Gmail offline. Now, you need to have Google Chrome installed in order to do this. So let me go to my Google Chrome, which I have open right here. I'm going to log into my account. So let's do WarnerJosh636@gmail.com. I'm going to enter my password. Okay, let's hit next. Okay, I'm going to try that again. There we go. All right, now what it's going to do, in order to access this, we need to go to Settings, click the wheel here, and then do Settings again. And what it's going to do is, let's go to offline. Okay, I'm going to enable offline mail, store emails for the last 30 days, download attachments. It's going to use 8 megabytes of 31 gigs available for offline mail on your computer. That's what I have left on my hard drive. After logging out of Gmail, please choose one of the following. Keep offline data on my computer, remove offline data. I recommend removing it only because that way it will kind of optimize your machine. If you keep it off, if you keep the data offline on your computer and it's way bigger than 8 megabytes, it's going to bog down your system. So I would remove it and let's save the changes. Okay. So that's going to kick off. Okay. Okay, it's ready for offline. Okay, so let's do Gmail offline. Okay, so I'm going to disconnect from my internet here and refresh this, and it should still work. Now, if I go to Google, I have nothing, but I can play the game that they have. I really like this game. Okay, I died. Let me go back. Let's go to drafts. Now, clearly there's nothing in here, okay? But it's unable to sync because there's no connection. So what it's going to do is, let's say that you have a lot of emails. Let's say you have 5 gigs of stuff, right? It's going to sync all that up, and then when you get disconnected, you'll have access to all that. So let me log back in now on my Wi-Fi here. Now if I refresh, yep, now I'm back up and running. So let's do one thing here just to kind of show you an example. So let's do test. Okay, and then I'm going to put a couple more in here. So let's do test 2. And let's compose one last time and do test 3. Now just send this to your own email. That way you can just fill your inbox. And then I'm going to disconnect from my Wi-Fi again. And I'm going to refresh this or reload. And then we have access to it. Okay, and you see this check mark up here, ready for offline. So it's grabbed everything that we have in our inbox, and it gives you the ability to do that. Now, to compose a message, I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to do test 4, and let's see if that sends or if it will save it in the queue. It saves it in the queue. So it says offline message will be sent later. So it's in the outbox. Okay. So you can get a lot of work done this way, because what it does is, also if you're getting more emails and you can't access those because you're offline, it allows you to focus on what you're working on, because it's easy to get pulled away and get distracted. So that's Gmail offline. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
It's caught in the crossfire.